It's Wednesday, 5/26. So right now you're in your morning meeting. You're watching this video in Google Classroom. Then maybe you'll go into math. You'll do simple solutions number 123. And then you'll do your decimal paper front and back. Remember, with simple solutions, if you are behind on any lessons, please take today to catch up on those lessons to make sure that everything is done and ready when you turn it in on Friday. Then in ELA, I would like you to read for the last time The Lost Ship in Storyworks and complete the quiz questions 1 through 8. Remember, on the back side, you'll answer numbers 9 and 10, but there'll be bonus points. So you do not have to do numbers 9 and 10. Those are bonus points. But I am looking for complete sentences, 2 or 3 sentences that use text evidence. Then I'm asking that you read for 20 minutes and fill in your reading log. You'll have your poetry, reading, and crossword. That is a must-do as well. Please read the short article and then find the answers within that article for your crossword. There is not a word bank. You'll have lunch and recess. And then social studies, actually that's more like science. I'm going to change that so it says science. This is your last science grade of the year. You'll read ReadWorks about Thomas Edison's invention, the light bulb. So pretty cool read right there. I'm going to quickly go over some of those assignments that you have. So your math paper looks, oh, I got to do something really quick and give me just one moment. Okay, so I had to get my camera all working. But, all right, so we have this, very similar to what we did yesterday in math class, but now you are adding using the coloring. So it might be kind of hard to see on my camera right now, but on your paper, this is darker, this is lighter, because they want you to show it in 2 different colors. So 3/10 is actually 30/100. Then 35/100. I'm going to color that, and I have 65/100. They did that again with 18/100 in that lighter color, and 4/10 is 40/100 in that darker color. So if you have different colors and that will help you, I would recommend it. So for instance, 5/10 is the same thing as 50/100. So I'm going to color. It doesn't have to be in 2 different colors. It just makes it a little easier to see. So I have 50/100 and then 13/100. So that is 1 row of 10 and 3 more. So that is equal to 63/100. Okay? Then, so you'll have to do all of those. You have a word problem at the bottom. And then you are going to add based on what they have. So, example, 2/10 plus 43/100. That's the same thing as 20/100 plus 43/100 equals 63/100. You have 1 through 6. That is your math paper. Quickly show you your simple solutions. I think definitely want to pay attention to 14 and 15. Try out drawing your own line plot. Those ones are going to be difficult. I'll help set up 11, 36 times 69. So 36 times 69, fill it in, add it up on the side. Remember for 12, this right here, y is probably equal to, did you say 90 degrees? And remember, angle BCD BDC, angle BDC equals 90. So what does X equal? You have to figure that out. And then number 3 is very similar to what you're doing on your other worksheet. Let me know if you have any questions about simple solutions. In your packet for Wednesday, you'll also find your lost ship quiz. Answer all 8 multiple choice. Remember, again, on the back, you're answering 9 and 10 for bonus points, 2 to 3 sentences each, using text evidence, okay? What is the author's point of view about Captain McVeigh, and what words and phrases does she use to support it? Use details from the story to support your answer. What stance does the author take in this story? And then describe Hunter's mission and how it changed his life. Use details from the story to also support your answer. That's your ELA first part. Second part is types of poetry. You're going to read all about the different types of poetry. It might not be all of them, but it's just 2 columns of reading. And on the back, you have 16 questions to fill in for your crossword. And all answers can be found in the text. I would just maybe underline or highlight to help you find them. And your last part is your science. You have to read about Edison's light bulb. It's first, just this one front page. It's only that page. Then, as far as the reading goes, then you have 9 questions. Don't forget about this back page. To complete, only 8 and 9 are writing. Remember, friends, if all work is completed by the time you come back on Thursday morning for school, you will get an extra recess. That's including watching this video. Before I give that secret word, I'm going to read chapter 5, You're Not Funny. Later, my mother cornered me in my room. Okay, she said, is that how dinner is going to be every day? A madhouse? It's not my fault, I told her. All I did was get promoted to 4th grade. My mother sat on the bed. Sudsy, maybe you're taking this way too seriously. It's just a school kid's rhyme, you know. I'm sure it'll pass over in a day or 2. Sure, I sneered. Tell that to the kids at school calling me a rat. Tell it to Zipper Nose. Tell it to Joey. What does Joey say about all of this? I laughed. Ha, he loves it. He's glad he's a rat. He says it's nature's way. He says it's a step up to being a man. She chuckled. The way to a man is through a rat, huh? I keep telling you it's not funny. You're right, she said. She spanked her own hand. There, bad mom. That'll teach me. I glared at her. You can forget it if you're trying to make me laugh. It's not working. She pretended to pout. Darn. Okay, no more funny stuff. You're miserable, and that's right. Right? Right, I said. Back didn't help. Yeah, it did. So I had to get out. She snapped her fingers. Aha! You're right. I'll tell you what you're going to do. I'm going to call the school and pull you out of there. We'll hire a tutor to come in and teach you. You can sit on the toilet seat. She can sit on the toilet seat while you're in the tub. We'll serve you all of your meals there. And after a couple of months, you should be shriveled down to the size of let's see, maybe a frog. I pointed to the door. Mom, out. Or maybe we could just put wheels on the bathtub and roll you off to school every day. We could. Mom, She stopped. She stood up. She was biting her lip from cracking up at her own hilarious self. She took a deep breath. She put her hand on my shoulder. Tell you what, there's more than one way to become a man. What's that? I said. Go sweep the sidewalk. You'll be a man in no time. She looked at me. I looked at her. Joey's voice hissed in my ear, saying no to your mother. Joey's voice was no match for my mother's look. I got the broom and went outside. I swept the sidewalk. My father had just cut the grass. He was putting the mower back into the garage. His weights were in the corner. They were just covered in dust. Dad, I said, do you still lift those weights? Haven't for a couple of years now, he said. I'm saving them for you and Bubba. Did they help you become a man? He looked at them. Oh, I don't know. I guess they helped me look like one. Can I see your muscles? I said. He wheeled the mower into its place. He laughed. You haven't said or asked that to me in a long time. You used to ask me that every day. I lifted his arm to get him started. Well, come on, let's see there. And he put his hand beside his head and made his muscle. He looked like a baseball in there, or even a softball. Make it bounce, I told him, and he made it bounce. I reached up and I touched it. It was smooth and round and hard like wood. Pull me up, I said, like you used to. He lowered his arm a little. I don't know if I still can. You're not such a shrimp anymore, you know. I grabbed on with both hands. Hoist away. His arms started to crank up. My legs got straight. Then I was on tiptoes, and then I was off of the ground. And I hung there for a couple seconds, and then he let me down. We went back out, and he closed the garage door. I asked him if he used to take a lunchbox to school when he was in the 4th grade. He thought about it, and he nodded. Yep, I did. Didn't have anything on the outside of it? Nope, it was one of those old-fashioned ones, like Grandpa took to work. I wanted one just like his. And before I turn the page, this is a picture that was included. And then, no animals on it, huh? Elephants, anything? He shook his head. No, afraid not. It was just plain black, about as dull as a lunchbox can get. He opened the front door. How about swings, Dad? Did you ever kick a little kid off of a swing? He stopped and he looked at me funny. Where did that question come from? Somebody kick you off of a swing? Oh, no, I said, heading inside, just wondering. When I pulled down my bed cover that night, I found a mouse trap on my pillow. Dad thought we had a mouse once. It was set up with a piece of cheese. I tripped it with a pencil. It snapped like a cap pistol and flipped halfway up the ceiling. I grabbed the trap, charged down the hallway to Zipper Nose's room, yanked open her door, and rifled the trap into the dark, right about where she would be lying in bed. The phone rang. I didn't even bother with the squawks coming from Zipper Nose's room. I picked up the phone and a voice whispered, "Did you say no to your mom?" And so there's him playing with the mousetrap, which makes sense as to why I didn't really know what was going on in the picture. Alrighty, guys, your secret word to put in your comments is Firebird. If you type Firebird into your private comment, you will be given a Firebird buck on Thursday. Thanks, guys, and enjoy your day. Make sure you get all your work done. Be sure to have it done by Thursday so you can participate in the extra recess. Have a great day.